looking at life through these pictures of you, who we were and what we went through. Time takes a toll on a photograph. I must remember to take care. If we had to do it all over again, then we'd do it. It was worth it. All of life's little memories are hanging in our hallway. And if there ever comes a time when this world tries to pull you away, I'm hanging memories in our hallway.
Yeah, I realized I'm in love.
Hello, this is Sandra Hart again with Life Over 60. Thank you so much for coming today and joining me. It's a hot day here in South Beach and everybody has their air conditionings running, so I hope you can hear me over the loud noise of the air conditionings. It's been just a little over a year since I started my YouTube channel, and a little bit after I started my channel, I did do a video on the mature women that I watch on YouTube. So I thought it would be interesting for me to kind of do a retrospective to see just exactly who I am watching now and if I have changed my YouTube mature women habits. And one thing that I found when I was trying to list all of these channels, and I've done it in alphabetical order so that nobody feels that I prefer one over the other. But what interests me now that I know these women, and when I was making out my list, that how wide the spectrum is from where they're coming and where they live. I just found that very interesting, and I'm going to read off exactly the YouTube ladies that I watch, but where they're from. I have Texas, Indiana, Connecticut, Michigan, Illinois, Tennessee, Canada, California, Hawaii, England, Florida, Nevada, Ohio, Illinois, and back in England again, in London. Now, isn't that very interesting? YouTube has brought our mature community together from all over the United States. Where else could you have friends? Where else could you join in a conversation and identify with women in your age group, with women who have a similar interest that you have? But they come from all over the United States and across the pond. I just find that is just so awesome and so interesting. I had never thought about it before until I started compiling my list. But isn't that amazing? All of us are from different states, and yet we have bonded because of our anti-aging, because of our mature interest in living the best life ever. So let's go, and I have listed all of these now in alphabetical order. So these are my memories, and I wish I could hang a picture of every single one of these wonderful, wonderful women in my hallway. All right, let's start out with the first one. And I'm doing this in alphabetical order. Of course, the very, very popular DOMINIQUE, SACHSE, and she was an anchor woman, or I think she still does the news, but she's so beautiful and so lively, and with her busy schedule, I just don't know how she's able to do YouTube videos, because I can remember when I was an anchor woman and I had a family, that was about all that I could do. So my hat's off to her. She puts up wonderful videos. Most of them are about beauty, some of them are about style, but it's basically her life and lifestyle. But she's beautiful and interesting and a lot of fun, and she is in Houston, Texas. The next one is Elle For Living. I know you probably all know Elle. She is such a sweet, lovely, knowledgeable, and intelligent person. And I love the fact that she not only talks about makeup, she talks about wellness, whether it's mental wellness or physical wellness. She talks about literature and has a wide range of topics that she covers, because we are not one-note women. And I think Elle is covering all of that in her videos. She's just absolutely wonderful. Most of you probably already subscribed to her, but she is in Arizona, so in a nice hot climate. The next one, I really love her. You know, she's into makeup an awful lot, but I watch her because of her personality, because you know I'm not such a makeup maven. I'm not one to run off and get the latest lipsticks and things like that. But I love her because she's from the Midwest. She's from Indiana, and her videos remind me so much of my childhood in Ohio. Her videos remind me of my life before I left Ohio, and it's just warm and fuzzy. I love her mother, and I like her shopping trips, and I just think that she overall does a really fantastic job with her videos. And that's GlitzyFritzy, Mary of GlitzyFritzy. The next one in alphabetical order is Aay Beauty. She lives in Connecticut. I've been watching Kathy for a long time, and I first got interested in Kathy because her maiden name is the same as my maiden name. But I don't think we're related. But I just find that Kathy has a wonderful personality, and she works so hard to review products, to find products. I mean, I think she really reviews more products than anybody that I watch on a regular basis. I like what she has to say. I'm always interested in her product reviews because they're honest. And I enjoy watching her husband, Bud, once in a while. He really is fun to watch, and quite a showbiz type of guy. Great personality, and that is Aay Beauty. And we have another Kathysbeautycare Chats. She's from Texas, and I do love her energy. I don't know, I think she puts a video up almost every day, and I know she has a family. I don't know how she does it, but she is always energetic, bright, and bubbly. And basically, I watch her for her personality. She takes my breath away. She has so much energy, and she gives really good product information for those of you who are interested in any type of beauty product. Kathy is the go-to girl, and she is from Texas. And my next creator is from Michigan, and she's LittlePoet. Now, I love Susan and her dog Desi. She is very creative. She is a musician. She's a singer. I think plays the piano also. But you can tell her creativity really shows through in her videos. So her videos are not just tutorials. She doesn't just talk about products. Oh, she does a very good job of doing that. But she brings a little bit of her life into her videos. But I just absolutely love her creativity. She's a very sensitive soul, that you can tell. She and I probably are very much alike creatively, but I enjoy her. I feel as though I know her, and I just love the way she puts together her videos. And I think people feel that as well. I'm not the only one, because she has a lot of followers and subscribers. The next one is Marnie Goldberg, who lives in Austin, Texas. Now, Marnie is quite a bit younger than I am, and she does a weekly vlog and she also reviews and has a lot of subscribers. But I like her because there's something about her that is very sweet and genuine. I love watching her boys. Her husband, it seems to be, is very supportive of what she does. And she's very, very popular, and I believe recently got an honor in Austin for the work she has done to promote her city. But she has a great personality, does good reviews, and I just enjoy watching her. The next one is MaryEllen. She lives in Illinois. And MaryEllen probably is one of the first women that I reached out to. I was not a YouTube watcher before I started my channel. Maybe maybe a month before I started my channel, I started watching YouTube. It just wasn't my thing. You know, I run a small publishing house. I manage 4 Facebook pages, one called Hay for Horses for my middle daughter who has rescue horses. Emerson Hart and Tonic News, that's a Facebook page for my son and his fans. Of course, I have my personal page and I have my business page. I'm on Poshmark. I do Twitter, Facebook, I said Twitter, LinkedIn. I have a thing on LinkedIn, and I do a WordPress blog at least once a week. So besides having a husband and 2 dogs, I really am quite busy all day long. And I work for a charity, Brain and Behavior Research Foundation. So I hardly sit down all day long. So I never was really a YouTube watcher. I didn't have the time. I make the time now because I find it's such a wonderful community. But I found MaryEllen because I was doing research on a condition that I had. And her name popped up, and it just so happens she was doing a video talking about a procedure that she had done. And that was my introduction to MaryEllen. Of course, I fell in love with her. I fell in love with her honesty, her great purity of soul, and the way that she is so generous in her giving away products. And MaryEllen is just MaryEllen. And I really love her. I feel like I know her, and I'm sure you all watch her. She really is a great, great woman, and I'm so glad that I found her because in a way, because of her and the efforts of my children kind of pushing me toward a YouTube channel, she basically is the reason I started my channel, because I started getting interested in watching women over 60 on YouTube. The next one, of course, is Melissa55. She has a great following, beautiful Southern girl. She is from Tennessee, great personality, has interesting content. I love her family and the fact that she is very protective of her grandchildren and is a great grandmother, but she is so down to earth, and I know you probably all watch her. You know, most of these channels you probably already subscribe to, so maybe I'm not giving any new information to you, but I'm just sharing with you some of the channels maybe that are different from what I used to watch a year ago. Of course, there's Nathalie, the beauty diva from Canada. I love Nathalie. She is also has been so supportive of me when I first started, and she is supportive of other people who have small channels like I do. Her reviews are spot on. She is honest, creative, and extremely beautiful. Her hair, her skin, the way she handles herself is just absolutely outstanding. So I am a big fan of the diva from Canada. The next one, she makes me laugh, and this is Palm Springs Cindy. She of course lives in Palm Springs, California. Cindy is creative and funny, always has interesting stories. She has good reviews, get ready with me's. Sometimes she'll have a Friday, TGIF Friday with Joe the bartender. But I enjoy her because of her personality. She just is so sweet and funny, and and just a lovely, lovely, beautiful woman. So I do like Palm Springs Cindy. And RANALYNN NAIPO is from Hawaii. She does an awful lot of videos too, but she has a bubbly personality, so much energy. And I admire that. She's always putting up videos, has interesting content mainly about lipstick and beauty, but I really like her, and she's always so good about watching videos and responding. She is excellent at that. You know, when you put up a video, it's so nice when you get a comment and you know somebody is watching. Well, she's very, very loyal about responding to other creators, and I think that is really admirable and appreciated by all of us. And this next one is probably the most mature woman that I watch, and I watch the Royal Family channel from England. I really am fascinated by the royals, and I watch them, I subscribe to them, and I watch the events they're going to, and I don't know, it's just absolutely fun. It's just nice to see how a very small percentage of the world lives way up there on top. So, but I watch it, you know, it's fun, and their videos are always short, a minute, 2 minutes, no longer than that. So it's just a nice respite during the day to watch the Royal Family channel. And of course, in the R's from Florida is Rxstarmom. Now Patty is so lovely, and I think she probably was the oldest beauty YouTuber creator before I came along, and I make her seem like a young chicken. You know? She is so beautiful and sweet and kind, and Patty and I have so much in common, I think. I feel like I really know her. She's absolutely lovely, has been doing this maybe for 5 or 6 years, I'm not quite too sure, but she has tons of subscribers and does such a wonderful job. She has a good heart, is soft-spoken, and it's just, I wish I lived next door to Patty. I think we would have so much fun together, I really do. But she's a great, great creator, and I sincerely enjoy her videos. I missed her when she was in Spain, but I'm glad she's back home now and posting on a regular basis. And of course, my show business friend, the O Carol Show. Carol is my showbiz friend. You can tell she does everything with class and with a flair, and my gosh, does she ever find things that, I don't know how she does it, but she finds the most unique products I have ever seen in my life. I have learned so much from Carol because she finds the greatest things, no matter whether it's a brush or what it is. She finds it. If it's out there, she finds it, and she does such a unique job and has such a flair for telling us. And she's not afraid to do get ready with me's. She's just is out there, and you can tell she has I call her my show business creator friend. She has such a flair for show business, and I love it when her husband hands her licorice or something off camera, so that you can tell that there is a beautiful love story going on behind the camera, and I really like her so much. She's just such a sweet woman. I like her so much, and she lives in in Nevada. I think it's Hendersonville or somewhere near there. Trinny of London, of course, is in England, and I like Trinny. I love her energy. She, I don't know, it's like she's on speed. No, she is just so great. She talks fast. She is full of energy. She just bubbles and bubbles and bubbles. She will do videos in her bathroom. She does all kinds of videos. Is probably actually a celebrity in London. She does a lot of Zara hauls, knows everything about makeup. I think now she even has her own line of lipsticks. But I just love her personality. No matter what she's doing, whether I'm interested in the subject or not, I watch her because I just adore her personality and her energy. She's just absolutely a wonderful, and her style is very much like mine. So that's why I really like Trinny. And two girls from Ohio, Karen and Laura, two Orchids. I watch them. They have makeup, home reviews, cooking reviews. They just have all the domestic things that we do on a daily basis, and I like both of them very much because their channel is diversified. They're very kind and sweet, and of course I grew up in Ohio, so it kind of also reminds me of a life maybe that I could have had if I would have stayed in Ohio. But I like them, Karen and Laura from Ohio. And the last two that I'm going to talk about are not in alphabetical order. One is Emma Hill. She lives in England. She's a young woman, but I like her because of her personality. She does a lot of unboxing, a lot of fashion shows. She shows her home. She and her husband traveled to the United States this summer. They went to Disneyland, and actually they came down to South Beach, and they had lunch about 2 blocks away from where I live. So I commented to her and she wrote back to me. So now we are kind of across the pond friends. But she's young and energetic, and when I watch her, I think, oh, if I had been able to have YouTube at her age, what fun it would be. She does a beautiful, beautiful job. Her husband helps her. But check her out once in a while if you have never watched her. It's Emma Hill. I really like her a lot. And the last one, of course, and I'm leaving it for last because I don't want to be like I am practicing nepotism, but it's my daughter, Brett, who is in Chicago, which is in Illinois. But she has a channel called Boss Like Beauty, and she has a blog called, I'll have to put the link down below. Brett's Bears, I think it is, or I don't know, I don't know. But anyway, it's a great, great blog, and I'm going to put the link below. But she is kind of trying to figure out her channel. She has psoriatic arthritis. She's a flight attendant. She loves beauty. She's always been into beauty, and when she got out of high school, before she went to college, she got her cosmetology license, so she knows tons about skin and beauty. But she's also interested in home and decor. She's an excellent web designer. She has created slogans for companies. So Brett is so creative. She's just this ball of creativity that I gave birth to. And so she is having, she's trying to find out just exactly where she fits on YouTube. And she's really not too sure. But she has a wonderful channel, and I hope that you go over and visit with her. And especially on her channel, she will have a link to her blog, and I think it's called Brett's Bears, but I'll let you know down below, so don't forget to check down below. But I love her channel. She can be very funny, and she knows an awful lot about makeup and skincare because that used to be her business. That is my retrospective from being on YouTube for over a year, doing my first discovery of YouTube channels that I watched, and I'm going to put the link to that video so you can compare of what I watched then and what I have watched now. You know, my day is full. I don't know how these creators do it who have full-time jobs. My hat is off to them because it's very difficult. By the time you film and you edit and you put music and you add whatever you have to add to it, all of the links, it's a full-time job. It really is. So those creators who have full-time jobs, I admire you, I respect you, and go get them. Have a great day. Please do something good for yourself today. You're worth it. Be kind to someone, even the smallest gesture And don't forget to share the love. We really, really need it today. Take care, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you for coming along with me and spending some time with me today.
The world seems so hollow. Ooh, without you by my side.